The Honourable Chris Tremaine.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tihai mauri o rā, whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mā kina kina ki uta, kia mā taratara ki tai, e hi aki ana te a tākura, he tio, he huka, he hauhunga. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, ki te whare e tu nei, tēnā koe. Ki pāpā tūnuku kei waho, tēnā koe. Ki ngā mātei o Ngati Pahauwera, haere, haere, haere. Ki ngā kaumātua, ngā rangatira o Ngati Pahauwera, tēnā koutou. Ki ngā tangata o Ngati Pahauwera, tēnā koutou. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Well, kia ora, and can I say what an absolute privilege it is to be here today in one of the final speeches of the settlement for Ngati Pahauwera. It's a privilege for a number of reasons, but principally that Ngati Pahauwera's settlement is the first in the area of my rohi of Heritonga, in the area of my electorate, which starts at the Tutaikuri River and heads up to Mahia, Mahanga, out to the beautiful Lake Waikaremoana, comes down the Kaweka Range back to the Tutaikuri. So my stomping ground, my Turanga Waiwai, is one of the most beautiful places in Aotearoa. And at the heart of that electorate is the Mohaka River, starting up in closer towards Taupo, in the Poranui area, at the confluence of the Tahurua River, and flowing all the way down to the sea through some of the most spectacular country in New Zealand. Mr. Speaker, it's rugged country. That Mohaka River, grade 5 rapids at the top, flowing down to the sea. Beautiful scenery, surrounded by native bush through much of the river, and a wonderful, wonderful awa. Flowing down to the river where the marae, the Mohaka marae, is just at the end of the river on the left-hand side, and where I have to say it was a privilege, Mr. Speaker, to be there at the signing with Minister Finlayson of the initial deed that actually led to this process. So, you don't take these privileges lightly as a Member of Parliament. They are one of those sort of things that you touch on when you leave this place, that there are events like this that have taken place while you've been here that are markers and something to be proud of from across the House. Not just this side of the House, not just on the Labour side, the Greens, New Zealand First, but for all of us to be moving forward in this way is something to genuinely be proud of. Mr. Speaker, I used that whakatauki at the start of this mihi, this speech, this kōrero, because it goes to the heart of what we're doing here, which is moving forward. And to talk about that whakatauki in English, it basically says, cease the winds from the west, cease the winds from the south, let the breezes blow over the land, let the red-tipped dawn come with a sharpened ear, a touch of frost, a promise of a glorious new day. And Mr. Speaker, that's what's happening. We've got to a point where we have been through a process, a settlement process, been through all the issues that many, many speakers have spoken about today, the issues, the grievances, but we've gone to a point now where an apology and a settlement has been reached, an apology has been given and accepted by Ngati Pahauwera, where there has been redress, not only through forestry, some land, the handing back of sacred taonga of other land, but also wider settlements, which means that we can move forward. And I think, Mr. Speaker, that's what I want to focus on, is the go forward from here. The not looking back over our shoulder, but where we go to, not only as Ngati Pahauwera, but as iwi throughout the country as we go through these settlement processes. And I don't want to mark the ground about who's kind of achieved what in that space in a certain number of years. The point is that we are moving forward as a nation and settling these grievances. Some will take longer, I have no doubt about that, but the point is that we are moving forward. And this sort of redress allows Ngati Pahauwera to be part of the economy in a way that they haven't been previously. And that is about building an economy of their own, jobs, creating wealth, creating a future for their people, but not just Ngati Pahauwera, lots of other people in the Hawke's Bay community, in the Wairoa area, in Raupanga, all around that area. And that's my challenge, is how we use this settlement now to maximise the opportunity to go forward with it. And I know Craig Foss, who's also in the electorate party across the way here, would join me in that particular mihi. So the future is important. I think the economy there is amazing. I think some of the land that is at the end of the Mohaka River there, some wonderful opportunities, fertile soil, and the opportunity to invest in that and go forward have to be considered. Mr. Speaker, I want to finish with another mihi, which again looks to the future. But before doing that, just acknowledge the trustees, Toro Waka, Tania Hodges, Kuki Green, Cecil Henderson, Charles Lambert, Turaiti Moxon, and Gerald Aranui. And just to acknowledge the efforts, I know there have been a number of trustees who have passed away during the process as well, and I want to mihi to them as well. But just to say thank you on behalf of this Parliament for the work that you've done in seeing that settlement through. Like I say, I just want to finish on that final whakatauki. Whae te pai tā whiti kia tāta, whae te pai tāta, whakamaua kia u, kia tina. That mihi, Mr. Speaker, talks about us reaching for the stars, going forward, pulling our goals close to us. And that is something we should do as an iwi with this settlement, taking it forward. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's been a privilege to speak in this debate tonight. Thank you.
Members, this debate has concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it.
Ngati Pahauwera Treaty Claims Settlement Bill, third reading.
Permission has been granted for a waiata if the gallery wish to participate. Some going to be moving in and out, aren't they? Doesn't. Members, just before we move to the next government order of the day, we will wait while those others who are coming into the galleries. So just feel free to take some time. No.